The 8th WAIC 2024 International Conference was held in Shanghai, dedicated to the key topic of artificial intelligence. But it was not without advanced ideas of robotics and unmanned driving for the common good. The forum unexpectedly turned out to be very large-scale. In total, over 1,500 stands were demonstrated there. 300,000 visitors came, and the broadcast views totaled 2 billion views. The event was attended not only by Chinese robotics companies, but also by foreign ones, such as Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla, which brought the stationary Optimus Gen 2 and Cybertruck. Of course, there were many times more robotics from under the Celestial Empire. 1,500 robots, technologies, and innovations related to artificial intelligence, which have not seen the light, fit there. Today, in one video, Karenz will try to fit all the most important things that were shown at WAIC 2024. Have a good viewing. There are dozens of AI assistants based on large language models working in China. For example, Alipay, developed by N Group, which offers more than 8,000 services in such large-scale areas as utility bills, travel, healthcare, public administration, and finance. Or embedded AI, which experts have high hopes for, as it will help robots interact with objects in real time. To all this, we can involve Alibaba Group for showing the public the universal platform Xunguang for creating turnkey videos through a text description. The company has already implemented various tools in AI model, and now users can customize virtual characters themselves in video development. Meanwhile, there is a wave of distrust towards generative AI. So the popular science blogger Tan Chen from the Institute of Neuroscience of the Academy of Social Sciences expressed his opinion that artificial intelligence should answer questions unfamiliar to him by what he really does not know and not come up with an idea by itself. Let's follow up. Kling AI announced at the conference that it has conducted a large-scale update of its artificial intelligence to create videos based on a text description. Soon, a fantasy film generated by the AI model of the same name will be shown on the famous Chinese platform, Kuaishu. Kling made a promise to make the neural network accessible to everyone and kept its word, and the video generator is already in the public domain. But there was a reason. There were about 500,000 people in the queue for testing. By the way, the Chinese market is even in some sense oversaturated with AI-related companies, and there are 5,500 of them. And according to experts, the entire AI industry in China is estimated at 500 billion yuan, or $80 billion. For comparison, the market of humanoid robots in China is only 2 billion and 800 million, and not even dollars. But when converting into dollars, $300,000 will somehow gather there, which is strange since developers surprise with new robot developments almost every quarter. Although the government claims that by the end of this 2030, the figures should reach $80 billion. Let's believe the masters of the East. For such rapid development, innovative national scientific centers are being created in the country, which include Humanoid Robots Limited. And now for more information about their innovation.
China's first full-size general-purpose humanoid robot was recently unveiled at the 2024 World Conference on Artificial Intelligence. Qinglong, who is 180 centimeters tall, demonstrated how to clean a desk by following the staff's voice instructions. Developed by the National and Local Innovation Center for Humanoid Robotics in Shanghai, this robot controls movements like a human and can move stably on slopes. It boasts a high-performance bionic torso and anthropomorphic motion control that supports multimodal mobility, perception, interaction, and manipulation. Qinglong can reach speeds of up to 6 kilometers per hour. Although not as fast as Usain Bolt, it's still impressive. The company claims that Tiangong is the first ever open-source robot to use purely electric actuators, although its mechanics are very similar to the work of competitors such as Unitree's H1 and Boston Dynamics Atlas. To navigate slopes and stairs, Tiangong uses 3D vision sensors that correct the trajectory in real time. It also features 6-axis force sensors, and its processor is capable of performing up to 550 trillion operations per second. Tiangong, weighing 43 kilograms and 1.63 meters tall, is powered by a 48-volt battery with a capacity of 15 ampere-hours. His arms have 3 degrees of freedom, and his leg joints have 6. In addition, the robot is equipped with inertial measurement instruments and built-in Wi-Fi.
Hi, I'm Galbot.
Hello, Galbot G1. This is a completely new and innovative humanoid robot that will help you in everyday life. The machine has no problem pouring you juice if you ask it in advance. And what is also surprising is that it can give you a choice, as in this case, when the owner asked for some drink, and the robot asked him if he would like a tomato or orange juice. The man's choice is based on an orange drink and the android chooses it. An improved language model helps him in this. Even though it's just a startup, it's already raised $80 million in funding, and they're clearly spending every cent they've invested. Look how he cleans up the trash after the kid's mess. Even a child can be entrusted to this 2-meter giant. By the way, the robot's height is 173 centimeters, so it will reach any medicine for your grandfather. A large degree of freedom in the hands of the machine allows you to easily interact with household items. So far, the robot looks crude, but I'm sure that it will reach its peak.
There was a whole robot park at WAIC 2024, where, by a happy coincidence, there was a Tesla Optimus Gen 2 robot, which did not quite fit in among the 18 Chinese androids. I was also upset by the fact that the founder of Tesla, Elon Musk, was unable to attend the event for unknown reasons, although he has been present for the past 2 years, even if only as an online speaker. Cybertruck, standing not far from the robot, attracted no less attention, since the Chinese do not often see such an SUV on the streets of Beijing. There is also a theory that the car attracted attention because of the scandal built on the video, where it was fired from a machine gun with 9mm bullets and the steel shield of the car withstood the entire impact. In Europe, they want to add the billionaire's SUV to the list of armored vehicles, since criminals may not use Cybertruck for good purposes. Otherwise, its suitability cannot be explained. The car cannot be pierced by a bullet, and in 4 seconds it accelerates to 100 kilometers per hour. A dream for a robber. Meanwhile, the unique Optimus turned out to be very repeatable, since in China they recreated an almost exact copy of it. More on that later. The Chinese company Kepler Exploration Robot Company demonstrated one of the whole series of Kepler Forerunner robots at the exhibition. Externally, the android looks very much like Elon Musk's robot. Therefore, there was a scandal about it. Allegedly, the Chinese only do what they know how to parody other people's ideas. And these thoughts did not come out of thin air. Let's compare the characteristics of robots. There is almost no difference in the height of both specimens. Kepler is slightly taller than the opponent, with a height of 1 meter 78 centimeters, but Optimus boasts only a height of 1 meter and 73 centimeters. The weight varies dramatically. The Tesla boy is 1.5 times lighter than plagiarism. There are almost no differences in the design. The joints of the trunk, arms, legs, and hands have many degrees of freedom, and what Tesla has overtaken competitors in is the movement of the head. Only in the second generation they added this feature to the robot. I didn't just mention that Kepler is a whole series of robots designed for different actions. In the case of Optimus, it is marketed as a replacement for labor in factories or an alternative to housekeepers and assistants. In the case of Kepler, the android of a separate series will be programmed for one task, no more. In comparison with the first option, it is worse, but there are advantages. So far, the cost of Kepler and Optimus ranges from $20,000 to $30,000, and so far they are the only such cheap humanoids with such an implementation. Since Atlas from Boston Dynamics costs from $150,000, damn it. Thanks for watching. Karen's was with you. Write whether you like the WAIC 2024 conference or not. All the best. Bye.